Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Maz 777 Naturals. Now I'm filming in a completely different area of London. I am in White City, the Westfields, and this restaurant, the Wellborn Brasserie, has given me permission to film here, so I thought why not? Different location, different atmosphere, different vibe. And today's video is going to be a Q&A. All these questions and answers that you guys have sent me, I'm going to deal with them right here, right now. Now, excuse the sunshine. I don't really have that much sunshine, but today is quite a really warm day, so I'm making the most of it. Thanks so much for all those people who took the time to respond to my Instagram page, and for those who's kind of DM'd me, etc, etc. Right, so first question, and if you're wondering what I've done to my hair today, I've got it in a bun. Let me try and turn around. Whoops. So you can see. Whoop. It's in a bun, and I should be doing a tutorial on that, so don't worry. Okay, let's get into these questions. So the first question is from Sebatreyu, and his question is, was there ever a time when you willingly or unknowingly bought into the prejudice that exists with Locs? And it's actually a two-part question, so I'll answer this first part. So, have I ever bought into the prejudice that exists with Locs? And the answer to that is simply no. I haven't bought into the prejudice. And the second part of his question is, have I experienced firsthand any prejudice against you as a wearer of Locs? Not at all. I've not, to be honest, I've not had any prejudice against me wearing Locs. People associate Locs with drugs, weed, what else? Oh, they say, oh, you're a Rasta, do you wash them? That kind of thing. Not necessarily the weed part. No one's ever said to me, oh, you smoke weed, directly. They haven't said that to me directly. But washing and all that, they say, oh, how do you wash them? Things like that. They've said that to me. But no, not really. I've not really had any prejudice as such when it comes to work or anything like that. No, not at all, actually. It's been a blessing. I hope that answers your question fully, Sebatreyu. Sebatreyu is also a YouTuber, so you can subscribe to his channel, and he also does Locs. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off because I'm roasting, guys. Okay, so question number 2 is from Dixlin Locs. Dixlin is also another blogger, YouTuber. She is also a stylist. She does hair as well. She does lock extensions, etc. So if you want to subscribe to her channel, do so. Dixlin Locs. I'll try and put their names on the screen. So her question is, what is your Loc Goal or goal length? Okay, so as you may or may not know, I've had my Locs for 17.5 years now, and I've always really admired long locks. So I would say my Loc Goal would be probably, let me see, I would like to actually grow them to my bum. Yeah. But I know I probably wouldn't keep them that long. I'll probably end up cutting it or something like that. But yeah, that would be a goal, just to see for myself if it would get that long. So yeah, probably to my bum, that would be my Loc Goal. Hope that answers your question, my dear. So question number 3 is from Deborah Sawyer from Sawyer's House, and she is a money literacy expert, and she also has a YouTube channel, so check her out, Deborah Sawyer from Sawyer's House. Her question is, do you think it is a good idea to use beeswax for starter locks? Right, so do I think it's a good idea to use beeswax for starter locks? And that, in answer to that question, is simply, for me personally, no. I would not suggest to use beeswax for starter locks. Reason being is beeswax is quite thick, and I think it would leave a lot of build-up. To me, it's like glue. It's quite gloopy. So I wouldn't suggest using it for your starter locks. I would suggest you use something lighter, like people use lock gel, or for me right now I use oils, because I used to use gels and I find that they're a bit sticky, some of them, and they tend to build up in my locks. So yeah, I would not advise that. I'd stay away from beeswax, you know. And also it adds weight to the lock. It adds weight, so as your locks are growing, if you've got beeswax in your hair, then it's going to add a bit of weight to it, and yeah, make your locks heavy, and then eventually that weight on your locks can make your locks thin out, because as it's growing, it's getting heavier and heavier from having the beeswax in your hair, so it can cause thinning, and yeah, fortunately it can make it fall out. But I suppose if you're not too heavy-handed on it, then it might work. But for me personally, my advice would be not to use it. So I hope that answers your question, Deborah. Okay, moving on to my final question is from Jody Cooking. She's another vlogger on YouTube, and she does Caribbean cuisine. And let me tell you, this food is so delicious, so tasty. I've actually made some of the food myself, so I can highly suggest that you subscribe to her channel, because the food is like, if you like Caribbean food, that is the channel for you guys. Subscribe to Jody Cooking. And she's also on Instagram, and on Instagram she is called Williams Food Varieties. I'll double check that and I'll put it on the screen somewhere here. So yeah, so Jody, this is your question now I'm gonna be answering. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel? And yeah, so I'll answer this question. And the other question she has is, how soon after I start my locks should I wash them? So let me take question 1 first. What inspired me? Okay, so what inspired me to start my YouTube? It was a few years ago now. It's probably about 5 or 6 years ago. I used to watch YouTube because I just started my locks. In actual fact, I didn't even start watching YouTube for a while into my journey. And I used to go on to YouTube for different hairstyles when I used to want to style my hair differently for an event, etc. I used to go onto YouTube and search hairstyle, whether it's a bun or twist or something. I just wanted something different for an occasion, then I would go on YouTube and I would find all these styles. I used to do these styles, and all my friends or whoever it was used to really say, oh, this style's really nice, Marie. How do you do that? Blah, blah, blah. I said, well, on YouTube. And I used to get that quite a lot. And then a friend of mine used to say to me, why don't you start your own channel? So I thought about it and I thought, nah, I'm not really technical minded, and I don't know if it's for me, blah, blah, blah. And then I thought, why not? Oh, and that was it. I used to watch videos, and then people used to talk about their stories, their journeys. And I used to be sitting there and I think, no, it's not like that. Oh, no, you shouldn't do that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then I just thought one day, yeah, why not? Why don't I start my own channel? Everyone's different. Somebody might identify with me and my type of locks, you know. So I just did it. I just went ahead and I started my channel. And I haven't looked back. It's been fantastic. I've met a lot of, not met them in person by the way, but I have connected with so many lovely people, you know, even down to getting advice and stuff like that. You know, I did a collaboration with Shola from Discovering Naturals. She has a really good channel as well. If you have loose natural hair, check out her channel. Very, very, very knowledgeable. Good tips, good advice, good products, reviews, what she does. Brilliant hair care. If you want to find out how to look after your natural hair, loose natural hair, definitely I would recommend her channel. And I also did a collaboration with her, and that's how I met her, here on YouTube. And you know, I subscribed to her channel. She connected with me on Instagram and, you know, suggested we do a video together, and she would promote it on her channels, which she did. So thank you, Shola, again. I've always, you know, admired her, always respected her, because she didn't have to do what she did for me as a new YouTuber, but she did. She went out of her way to help promote my channel. So I'd always be thankful for her. So yes, Jody, that's what inspired me to start my own channel, was researching hairstyles and the frustration of watching other vloggers share their story. And I thought I could connect with others in the same lock community. So that's why I started my channel. Scary, very, very scary at first, because you're actually going out there, and it's like you're going out there in the world and you're just sharing your lock journey with thousands of people you don't know, you know. So that can be quite a scary thing to do, but it's been brilliant. I've had a really, really great time since starting my YouTube channel, and things can only get better. So I hope that answers your question, Jody. The first part of your question anyway. The second part of her question is, how soon after I start my locks should I wash them? Well, it all depends. It all depends on your lifestyle. Like when I only can go by my experience. When I first started my locks, I started my locks with comb coils, and my lovely friend Tasha, yes Tasha, I'm calling you out on my channel, lovely Tasha started my locks. I was going to start them myself, but Tasha had locks, and actually she's part of my, she was another reason why I started locks, because I loved her locks. She had beautiful locks, and because of her locks, and she actually started her locks herself. So I asked her if she could start my locks, and obviously she said yes. and every time I see Tash, she always compliments my locks and sort of admires them, because obviously she's the one who started them, and right now I'm the one who's maintaining them. So thank you, Tash. So yeah, so going back to Jody's question, how soon after I start my locks should I wash them? I waited at least 3 weeks, 3 weeks to a month, probably 3 weeks. Actually, when I first started them, she started them with comb coils. Then because I didn't have no experience with locks, I did my research, but I thought my locks was dry, so I put some grease in my hair all over the lock, where when you first start them, you're not really meant to put any products on the ends of your locks, because apart from light oils, because if you put like heavy grease or anything, then it's going to get inside the body of the lock and cause build-up. And as I said before, with the beeswax, add weight to the lock. So in answer to your question, Jody, yes, you can wash your locks. It depends on your lifestyle. Say for instance, at that time when was I exercising regular then? Yeah, I was. But I didn't do it. I didn't wash mine until about 3 weeks. Give it time, and I because it wasn't dirty. It wasn't really dirty. So in answer to that question, you can wash it when you want, but make sure you wash it when obviously it's dirty. And then when you do wash them, make sure that you, especially for starter locks, put a stocking foot or something to protect your locks, and wash your locks through the stocking foot. I wish I had that advice when I first started mine, to put a protective head scarf on, and wash it through that, so that your locks won't unravel. They'll keep together. And basically the main part of your hair to get really dirty is in fact the roots. Your roots is the ones what normally, my roots used to be so dry, I think because at first your roots are exposed to the climate, the cold and the wind and everything like that. So my roots used to get really dry and itchy. And that's another thing as well. You have to be mindful of what kind of products you're using for your scalp. I was using grapeseed oil for a while and didn't realize that I had not an allergic reaction, but it just didn't agree with my scalp. It used to make my hair itch. And I think I've got another video talking about that, the products that I used in my locks. I think I mentioned it because I was using a shampoo once, and after I used this particular shampoo, it really made my hair itch, and I realized it was because the shampoo had grapeseed oil in it. So be mindful of what products that you're using in your locks. So in answer to your question, Jody, yes, you can. How soon after you start your locks should you wash them? It just depends. 3 weeks, a month. Some people might wash it after a week. I don't know. It depends on your hair type. Your hair might get really dirty. It might get really itchy. So that one is kind of like a open question, open answer. Wash your locks if you feel the need to. If you're working out, your locks will your hair will sweat. If like me, you're sweating your hair, then you have to wash your locks probably a bit more frequently. Every hair type is different, so you have to go on your particular hair type. So there's no right or wrong answer to that question. Just wash your locks when you need to. So guys, I think I have covered all your questions. I'd like to thank the Wellborn Brasserie. They are here in White City Place. I said I'll give them a mention, so I'm a woman of my word. and it's a really nice place, really nice. I want to show you here now. It's a lovely place to eat, and this place, lovely outdoor area in White City, Westfield. So if you guys are ever in London, I know a lot of my subscribers are from America or Canada or France. Actually, I've got some subscribers from France. Then do come and visit this place, the Melbourne. Really nice place to eat or drink. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. Do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the notification bell. Share the video and stay blessed. Stay beautiful and stay uniquely you. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.